I think I have everything as ready as it's going to be. TV cards acting on. Oh, wow. This TV card being such a dick. Okay. So today I'm doing something a little different. Not the longest stream. I have numerous Xbox Magazine demo discs. Today I'm doing issue 101, or the demo disc that was on issue 101. And we're going to see what's on it. Now, if I remember correctly, they did something that, smart for a business decision, but for consumers, really, really stupid. They were not thinking about the end user. But that's if I remember it right. What? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That's weird. Okay. Huh. Rooms 2, Wolfenstein, Virtual On, Big Space Invaders, 7 Max, Sim, King of Fighters, Ice Age, Guitaro hits, Garu, Droplets. Okay, well, let's enter the main program here. There may be a part 2 of this, because there seems to be more content than I remember. What? No. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Well, I have those now. Alright. Let's meet the team. This is probably like on every disc right here. So, these are the people on the Xbox official magazine at that time. Cisco will play it. Of course, she claims playing it for ironic. Yeah. Edits and any game heroes. Okay. Claim to fame pretty much up to anything when it comes to achievements. Okay. Received copies of the Dragon Age novel. They immediately laid them reverently on the desk of resident fantasy and sci-fi nerd exec Ed Hall. He may stray the path for racing sim from time to time, but always come back to the dragons. Okay. Okay, well, it was 7 people at the time. Okay, so we got essentially the team again. To request a replacement disc. Alright. Reviews. So it actually goes into the, like... No, I actually don't really care about magazine reviews all that much. Let's see, 50 Cent... Seriously, that got a... Okay, I consider everything over 5 to be positive here. Oh, but that was Blood on the Sand, not the original. Blood on the Sand actually had some... A Kingdom for Keflings. I played A World for Keflings. So yeah, I could see that. Wow, Keflings beat the shit out of 50 Cent, didn't they? Oh, is this like every game they've ever reviewed up to this point? Age of Booty, sorry, not that great of a game. I would not give that an 8. Alien Hominid, that's about right. Alone in the Dark. I actually... Alone in the Dark, yeah, it's a terrible, buggy mess. But I think I liked it more than 5.5. It's better than the first 50 Cent game. I will say that. America's Army. That series needs help. There is a serious problem with the America's Army game that I played. I played like the trial version of it on Steam. It's not True Soldiers, but the way you move, it's like they really want to get in depth to the feel of you walking and how you change direction, and it destroys the gameplay. And it's not even up to walking, to real walking. They needed to find some balance, and then they just didn't do it. Arcadian Warriors seemed alright. Armored Core 4. I wanted to play the newer Armored Cores on here, but I just never had the opportunity to. Army of Two seemed alright. Assassin's Creed was great. Is the dog barking in her sleep? Nah, maybe I'm just hearing things. Band of Bugs was alright, yeah. Banjo-Kazooie Classic. Nuts and Bolts got the same as the original. Huh. Banjo-Tooie did worse, probably because they shifted up their gameplay style throughout the game. Bad Company, that's a good game. Kinda. I've played like the first level. I don't know how 2 is, but I know 1 and 3 are pretty good. Big Bumpin'. Yeah, that's like the... I actually own that. BioShock, 10 out of 10. Yeah. It is pretty good. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. Because it kind of lacks in replayability. There is some things that yeah. That game's okay. I really like the multiplayer in that. I played the demo multiplayer and I kicked ass in it. Black Site. I vaguely remember that game. Now, I've been having... Now, before I continue streaming, well, you know, continue on with this, I have been having problems with my computer. It has crashed twice. I haven't installed anything new or anything of the sort. I don't know what's going on. So if my stream just randomly, like, you'll know why. Just let you know. Bliss Island, whatever that is, Blitz. Man. Boom Boom Rocket got an 8.5. Huh. Bullet Witch. Wow, that got a pretty awful score here. That's one I actually want. That is a game I actually want and want to play, like, a lot. And I know it's got, like, older graphics even for the beginning of the 360 and older gameplay even for the beginning of the 360, but still want to play it. Bully. Never got the opportunity to play Bully. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. Yeah. Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. That's the one I actually have, is World at War. Carcassonne, that's a pretty good game. Castle Crashers, good game. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, excellent game. Catan, 6.5 out of 10. Really? I mean, sure, the gameplay was a little lacking, but like the very fine in-depth mechanics of it, but that was still a fun game. That was a really fun game. Why did it do so poorly? I guess maybe the OXM or maybe the Xbox Magazine guys, maybe they're not a fan of arena shooters. Wait, what was that? Centipede and Millipede. You know what's great is Centipede and Millipede are both great games. They're like great classics. I'm guessing that these guys just didn't have all that much fun with it because of how the games are supposed to be played. I could see that. Civilization Revolution is a dumbed down version of Civilization. Barker's Jericho, 7.5. I'd probably give it a 7. It's decent. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Cloning Clyde got an 8.5. That game is so boring to me. That would be closer to a 5 for me. No, I would not give it that high of a score. Never really got to play much Command and Conquer. Condemned, never got to play those either. Crackdown. I'd probably give that a 7.5. A little bit higher than what it is. No, 7. 7's right. I just remembered about all the agility orbs, all the collectibles. Having a lot of collectibles in a game is fine, but Crackdown goes like extreme amount. Crystal Defenders, is this? Yeah, I'd give it a higher than a 5.5. That's a good game. These graphics wouldn't tax a Game Boy Color. Well, now you're just being assholes. Because, yeah, those graphics would tax a Game Boy Color. Especially when we're expected to fork over $10 for it. Serious, they're complaining that this game is $10. Wow, these guys really hate this game. Concept, that's a game I wouldn't mind playing. Cyberball, I'd probably give it even lower than a 4.5 because the controls on that are like, you need a manual for just the basic gameplay on that game. Whatever you're trying to do, it just doesn't. It's like you have to know everything ahead of time. There's no tutorial. There's no explanation for what to do, what's going on, how to do things. It's just they throw you in trial by fire with some damaged equipment and expect you to pull off, like, the win out of that. 4.5, I'd give that a higher than 4.5. The biggest problem that I find with that game is its story. I'm not a fan of the story. The succubus demon character is pretty shitty. But I did like the gameplay, and it's like bare bones RPG, and what I mean by that is not that it has a lack of different things you could do, but it's like it's difficult to under or over level. But at the same time, you cannot, like, there is no grinding in the game. It is a very linear RPG. However, it's not really that possible to over level, but there is the possibility to under level. And that is simply by not killing enemies. Just bypassing them, sneaking through. You'll get to the end of the game and you'll find you're getting your ass kicked. Dark Sector was okay. I've only played the demo, but... Oh, no. A friend rented it and I played it with him a little bit. Yeah, that game was okay. Dead Rising... it's okay. Dead Space was a great freaking game. I love Dead Space. It reminded me, it put me back right into like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5 type games, and ramped up the horror factor of it. Mindlessly plodding through rusty corridors on 10 hours of FedEx missions. Okay. Exactly what packages are you delivering? Wow. Deadliest catch. Thing, icon, defender, destroy. There are a lot of reviews in here. I didn't expect them to put, like, the whole thing in here. Destroy all humans. Devil May Cry 4. Wait, what'd they rate Dig Dug? 7. They actually rated that one high. Doom. Okay. Duke 3D, 8.5. Wait, Duke 3D got higher than Doom? I'd switch those two scores. Duke 3D is really good, but it's not Doom good. Sure, you can't look up and down, but Doom actually has the better levels. Dynasty Warriors, Gundam 2. Those are alright games. They're just very, 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 very repetitive. Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard. That game is tough as balls. Echo, not a fan of Echo, but I understand why some people like it. Elements of Destruction, yeah, I'd rate that pretty low. That game, I did not enjoy that game. Every extend extra. What the fuck is that game? Fear, never played a Fear game. Not a sports dude. Fable 2. Didn't really play Fable 2. Fallout 3. Love it. I love those Bethesda games. Bugginess is part of their charm. Never played a Far Cry game either, other than the Far Cry Instincts demo, which was actually kind of alright. It was like an arena shooter. Feeding Frenzy. Really? They give those an 8? Final Fantasy 11 Online. That I actually played that. That was okay. It was decent. It was decent. It was entertaining at least, even if it was like full of grinding. Flock, they gave an 8? Fuck you guys. Seriously, fuck you. Flock beats Fracture here. Fracture is an alright game. It's a decent game, but they put Flock at 8? Fuck, man. Fuck you guys. That's actually probably right where I'd rate Fracture, too. Yep. Gears, awesome. I'd probably switch those two. Gears got 10 out of 10 because it was the new thing. And Gears of 2 is better than the first Gears of War. And at the same time, it got a lower score, and I'm pretty sure that's because they were looking for new things. Geometry Wars, Retro Evolved. The first one, I would not put up that high. The way enemies are displayed and or not displayed, but put out there, and what enemies are put out there, kind of makes that bullshit. But Retro Evolved 2 is fantastic. Geon Emotions, that game's okay. Ghostbusters, the video game, yeah, I'd probably give that an 8. That was actually really good. I would not give Golden Axe that high of a score, but I wouldn't lower it by much. Never played Beast Rider. GTA 4, fantastic game. Moving on. Gun, great game. Yeah, 7.5 is probably about right for that. Halo 3, I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. But it would be up there. It would be up there. It was a great game. there's certain things about its combat mechanics I really don't care for. I think it was the items, the way they implemented the items. Halo Wars was pretty good. Hellboy, The Science of Evil. Yeah, that game had some serious problems, but I'd probably give it a 4.5. It's repetitive gameplay, some mechanics like to go around them and beat certain enemies is a pain in the ass. They totally screwed up achievements because they left things out of the game when they released it, and so it is completely impossible to get all of the achievements for the game. And some of them you have to play multiplayer. This being not a great game, and it's so difficult to get into a match with somebody else with this, to play with somebody else with this, that I've actually never been able to do it. Hexic, great games. I think I'd lower Hexic 2 a little bit more. But the first Hexic, yeah, that's about a 9. It's a really good puzzle game. Beat that! 2.5! Oh man, I have to play that at some point. I just have to see how bad it really is. Iron Man, yeah, I've seen footage of that. That's pretty average. Jetpack Refueled got a 6. I'd put that back at 5, actually. I'd put that at Iron Man level. Just Cause, I've only played the demo. Cameo, I've only seen footage. That was actually originally going to be released on the original Xbox. Kane and Lynch, never played it. That is a good game. Peter Jackson's King Kong. Yeah, I'd probably give it an 8.5 or a 9. Kingdom Under Fire, Circle of Doom. I wanted that game so bad. There were just so many other games that were just a little bit better that I was going for those other games instead. Left 4 Dead, fantastic game. Legendary. I want to play Legendary. I do. I want to play Legendary. But I'm not even sure if I have it. Lost Cities, that was that board game that I played earlier. That was on the Scammer hard drive. Well, yeah, maybe an 8. I'd probably give that an 8. Lost Planets. Wait. Oh, okay. 8, yeah, probably is. Stickball. Mad Tracks. I'd give that a little bit lower, probably 7.5. Football, baseball, we're just going to skip. Marathon Durandal. I want to play that. Marvel Blast Ultra. That, yeah. Well, no. I'd lower that. 7.5 or 8. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Probably an 8. I'd give it. Mass Effect. And I'd give it a 9.5. It's a fantastic game, but there are some issues, such as the Mako and the sniper rifle when you fire from the hip. And there are some other bugs too, like if you take cover on a box, and then actually I think you can take cover on a destroyed box, so you'll just be taking cover on nothing. Mega Man 9, I heard that was harder than normal Mega Man games. They took the regular formula and just ramped up the difficulty. Mercenaries 2, never played anything more than the demo. Metal Slug, didn't really get a chance to play Metal Slugs. Nor Mirror's Edge. Monopoly got a 3. Oh boy. Oblivion. Okay. You can't turn off animation to speed up the game, so. Can't skip computer turns, so. Can't even turn off the looped music. That could be an issue. But worst of all, it's an excusable lack of online. Oh, there's no online play. But wait, can't you hook up like 4 controllers? Yeah, even with that, I can't really defend that, actually. I've never played the 360 version of Monopoly, but I've never played that version. That was just doublespeak there. Monster Met, what the hell even is that? Mortal Kombat versus DCU. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nothing's better than when you nail one of their ultimate combos. I managed to get Green Lanterns and the Flashes down. Miss Pac-Man, it's alright. N+, alright. NBA, pass, 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 pass. Naruto Rise of a Ninja. I actually have that game. I just haven't gotten around to really, like, trying to play through it again. There is a Night at the Museum game. Let's see the screenshot. It looks like a 3D platformer. 99 Nights. That game was kind of interesting. Ninja Blade was interesting. One Chan Bara. Yeah. Operation Darkness. That got a 2? Oh, they hated that. And you can save only in between missions. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a really good reason for that. It's so that you don't redo, oh, I made the wrong move, go back. No, you make a move, you fucking own it. And yeah, it's a tactics game. Missions can last a long amount of time. I think they're just not a fan of strategy games like that. Yeah, with this getting a really low score and Crystal Defenders getting a really low score, I think they're just not good at strategy and don't like it because they're not good at it. Wait, Pac-Man got a 6.5, but Miss Pac-Man got a 7. What's for that point? Like, what creates that 0.5 difference? Paperboy got a 7? No. No, no, and no. Peggle Deluxe... Penny Arcade Adventures, yes. Why that second one got lower score, I don't know. Never really played any Perfect Darks. Pimp My Ride. Pocket Bike Racer. And yeah, 6.5. That's about right. Portal, still alive. Yeah, good game. Prey, pretty good game, but I've never really played the full version. Here I am just looking at reviews. Puzzle Quest. Oh, Puzzle Quest. No, those are good games. Those are really good games. I don't have them, though, but they're really good games. Vegas and Vegas 2. Vegas 2 is probably a little bit better than Vegas 1. Yeah, I'd reverse those scores there. Resident Evil 5, great game. Rock Band. Yeah, pretty good. Rugu. Root Beer Tapper. Nah. Skip on Root Beer Tapper. Sacred 2. I love that game. I'd probably give it an 8. Saints Row 8. Yeah. Maybe 7.5. Yeah, I'd give Saints Row 7.5. Shadowrun 7. I'd give that higher than a 7. Small Arms. Sneaking. Yeah, about 6. That is a fantastic collection. I have that. Soul Calibur 4, I've never played. Space Giraffe 2. Yes! Oh, this one I might agree with. Space Giraffe is not Tempest, screams the instructions in Jeff 316 music visual. Let's see. Latest audio-visual orgy? Yeah, pretty much. As in Tempest, yeah, blah blah blah. Out in the name of psychedelic presentation. Electro rubbish, yeah. You'll frequently die because you couldn't pick out the pulsing assassin from the warped playfield floating over the throbbing LSD nightmare that is the background, which makes the game uniquely aggravating. With incredibly poor visibility, apparently by design, and a thumping electronica soundtrack peppered with sophomoric sound effects, Space Giraffe offers generous 100 levels of damn near unplayable techno slop. I completely agree with that. I completely agree. Would I give it a 2, though? I might give it a 2.5. But no higher. I hated Flock more than Space Giraffe. And Flock is definitely a decent game. Like, I know what I like, and I know what's good. Flock is good, but I do not like it at all. Space Giraffe, I like the idea, but it's trash. It's trash! Splinter Cell, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, Double Agent, I've actually never played Double Agent. I thought it was Conviction for a moment. Force Unleashed, Stoked, Stormrise, Stranglehold, Violet Crom 8. One of his first, his first Xbox, I think, Stranglehold broke it. They gave him a red ring. Street Fighter 4. Streets of Rage 2, yes. 8, yes. Streets of Rage 2 is a great game. If you don't know what that is, it's a game that was originally released on the Genesis. It's a beat 'em up. Pick Skate. Pick Skate, learn all his moves. You can't go wrong. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. Yeah, that was pretty good, actually. TMNT 1989 Classic Arcade. Violet Crom 8 has this, and I played it, but I actually don't like it as much as I do the NES version. I like the NES version more. Well, I know what the Bigs is now, so that's one of the demos on this disc. Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. I actually have that on PlayStation 2. Never played it though, but I've got the disc. It's in my list of things that could show up for me to stream. The Darkness, that is a great game. Yes, 8. Oblivion, yes. Shivering Isles, yes. Those are great. Godfather, never played it. Golden Compass, never played it, but I heard a lot of people didn't like it. The Incredible Hulk. You mean that's not like Hulk Ultimate Destruction? Ultimate Destruction was great, but that's not Ultimate Destruction. Last Remnant. Ma Orange Box is great. That's alright. That's great. Haven't really played the Simpsons game. Things on Wheels. Well, that's descriptive. Okay, so it's just a tiny car racer. Ticket to Ride, great game. Too Human. This is a game I have. 6.5. Maybe 7. Because there is fun to be had with Too Human. It's just... a lot of people shit on the story. But, I don't know. I thought the story was like one of the better parts of the game. And the gameplay was alright. You just got to be really careful when fighting. You can't just rush in there. Oh, I'm going to take everything down. No, you're just going to get your ass handed to you repeatedly and have the Valkyrie come and pick your ass up. There are achievements. The game is hard, though. It is hard. It's genuinely hard, and not because of bullshit. It actually takes skill. There are achievements for beating each level without dying. There's 4 massive levels in the game. Each one of those you have to beat without dying. And I actually have a few of those. Two Worlds, I will play that at some point. Uno, huh? If I remember right, that's the game where people can just, like, jump into a game on camera and just be naked, right? I've heard of that happening a couple times. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 got a 4? It's finally in the arcade. Too bad it's in the form of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. And the brutally cheap computer AI, yeah, the AI is cheap. It's always been. Mortal Kombat at its most convoluted. Wow. Frankly, we'd rather have backward compatibility for Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the 360 than this. I wouldn't shit on UMK3 that much, but I agree that I'd rather have Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Undertow. I heard that Undertow was free at one point, but I never got it when it was free. I did not know it was. What else we got here? Digital Learning 8 Arcade. Only a 6? Come on, give it a 6.5. Viva Pinata! Fuck. What else we got? Wick, the Fable of Souls. Is that the thing with the frog creature? Yes. No, 8. Sorry. 6.5, something like that. Not an 8. Come on. Worms. Let's hear the shit they got. Victory! Worms feels oddly incomplete. Yeah, I have to agree with that. They were very tactful with that. Many of our favorite weapons and tools from previous Worm games, like Baseball Bat, Holy Hand Grenade, Skunk, and Select Worm option, are missing. That's because the game is titled Worms, as in the first Worms. It is a redone version of the first Worms. Those things were not in the first Worms. So what they're complaining about there is fucking moot. The point is moot. Go play Worms on the Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis or Game Boy, and you show me those things in those games. Come on. Come on. Get your head out of your ass, guys. $8.5 for Worms. X-Blades? Yeah, that's probably a 4. Ye Air Kung Fu, really? Meaning it's not anywhere as good as you might remember. Can obscure the fact that connecting blows don't register more than half the time. Wasn't Ye Air Kung Fu one of like the rarest game styles? Like where it had 3-player co-op or something? Some weird shit like that. Alright. So we got trailers and videos. Alright. Well, here's where my video gets taken down. Just watching old game trailers. Oh, look at those pixelated artifacts. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I better not watch the trailers on here. Because chances are is someone's going to use, like copyrighted music, etc., etc., and then I'm going to get, like, a fucking claim or strike or some shit. Like, if I was just streaming this to Twitch, that'd be fine. You know what? Yeah, there's gonna definitely be a part 2 of this. Whenever I'm done with all the demos, assuming they're on the disc, they might be downloads, in which case that is fucking, like, stupid. At the end of me, like, using this disc at all, I won't put this on YouTube. I won't put the trailers on YouTube, but I will see if I can keep them on Twitch. Because they're a little bit more lax with things like that, it seems. Alright, so we're going to just head off straight into demos. So let's see what we got here. Ice Age, Biggs. Can you even do Guitar Hero with a controller? Okay, this is going to be really stupid. So let's get this out of the way first. I'm going to have to mute the TV card as I'm playing this. A lot of company intros. Neversoft. Okay. Oh shit, there it is. Right there in the background. Rockstar creator. Wait, what was that hanging? It's not hanging now. I think it right there. Oh, it's loading. All right. Oh, I can't change the way he looks. Yeah. You must connect a microphone or Xbox 360 headset to continue. It wants me to sing? No. Yeah, okay, so we're done with Guitar Hero. I am not singing. I don't even know the lyrics to all this shit. I am not singing a song that I don't know the lyrics to. Slayer, Raining Blood. Killing in the name of do 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 what they told ya. You know, the word shits has one extra H in it. Okay. Ice Age 2. So there's 12 demos. Alright, Ice Age it is. Actually, you know what? I should probably put all these in separate streams again because the way it's done. So that's interesting. Okay, so that is Xbox Disc 101. That's the Xbox Disc 101 and the Guitar Hero game. Alright, but how do I... Oh, I don't, okay. Okay, well... I guess I'm going to stop the stream and update my Twitch info, and then we'll do Ice Age. So I'll be back in a moment.